Because believe me, when you have a serious head injury, it's really hard to do anything. "11 years ago, believe it or not, the wind blew me off the top stair to my back deck, and I had a life-threatening head injury. So after a month in the hospital, I got back and I couldn't do anything. And public health got in touch with me and asked, how can we help you? We have housekeeping services that can come in once a week. And oh my God, thank you, thank you. And they just saved my life as far as keeping my house clean. And then later the senior lunch program came along. You can't beat the senior services from this public health department. Just anything I needed, they were there. When I had hips replaced, they had all the equipment I needed to recover at no cost. And I just find this whole Silver Thread Public Health Department the most amazing one I've ever seen, and I've lived in a few places. So I don't know what I would have done without them. My daughter came out as soon as I had the injury, and after I got home, she was there doing everything for me, cooking, cleaning, you name it, whatever personal care I needed. She's an occupational therapist, so she knows a lot about medical stuff. And to have her feel comfortable about going home and leaving me in the capable hands here. And I was thrilled for not only me, but for her, because she has a family of her own to take care of. And I know when she left with a great deal of peace of mind, knowing that I was going to be okay thanks to public health in this great little town. That meant everything. This is a small town, and most people know most people, and the whole town knew what had happened to me. And so the whole town chipped in with helping, and public health was the first. Just amazing. Anything I needed, that's just how much I trust them. Just thinking of all that public health and this whole town have done for me, it's astounding to me, because you just don't find this in most places. You know, most places you call public health and, oh, we'll make you an appointment for 2 weeks from now. I had to have a COVID test because I was out of town for a few weeks. And I came back and I called and they said, well, come over in 10 minutes, we can get you. And they did. I mean, they're amazing. And now that it's become Silver Thread Public Health, Creed gets involved too, to my knowledge. And it covers more than just Lake City, so a lot of people are benefiting from our great public health. So when someone new comes into town, I always tell them about public health and the senior program and how much it has to offer. Anything you need, just call public health and they will either do it or point you in the right direction to get it done, whatever it is you need. Even when it comes to getting vaccinations, I said, get in touch with public health. They'll coordinate everything for you, no problems. And no one in town I've talked to has had a bit of a problem. And they're always calling to just check up. Are the services working for you? Do you need anything else? We have a fair amount of young people with their families moving to town or whose parents are moving to town. And obviously, they're going to worry about their parents' health care living in such a rural location. Between public health and our fantastic medical center, the kids have no worries. I was terribly injured. I was supposed to die. And our medical center, our docs, our EMTs all kept me awake, and then public health took over the minute I got back home from the hospital. Kids do not need to worry about their parents at all. We have great care here. What public health department does that? This one. And I am so grateful to public health, to St. Mary's Hospital, to our EMTs and medical center, that I'm on the right side of the grass.